Okay, so on this one, we're going to take the minus 7x. So they want us to multiply using the FOIL method. And I'll explain what that means in a minute, but I'm not a big fan of using the word FOIL. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll explain what it means in a minute. But basically, I found it's easier for students usually to just realize that we're just going to take the first one and he's going to go to both. So that first one is going to go to both of those. All right, so and then how do we multiply? You multiply the numbers in the front, add the power. So minus 7x times minus 3x is plus 21x squared, because the invisible 1 power and 1 power add to be x squared, and the minus 7 times minus 3, two negatives multiply to be positive. And then the minus 7x is going to go to the minus 3. That'll be plus 21x. Again, negative times negative is positive. But it's just x because there's not another x. If this 3 also had an x, then that would be x squared, but it doesn't. All right, now he's done. So his turn is over. Now it's the minus 11's turn, and he's going to go to both. Is that making sense? So see how they're taking turns? The minus 7x goes first, and he multiplies both the other two in the other parenthesis. When he's done, then the minus 11 is going to have his turn, and he's going to multiply both. So here we go. Minus 11 times minus 3x, right? Minus 11 times minus 3x is plus 33x, because two negatives make a positive again. And then minus 11 times minus 3 is plus 33. No x there. Okay, now they call that, I'll explain FOIL. They call that FOIL. I'll write FOIL for you. That's another good way. This, as I said, FOIL here. What they mean is F stands for first, O stands for outer, I stands for inner, L stands for last. That's FOIL. First, outer, inner, last. That's another good way to remember how you multiply two terms times two terms, meaning this is going to come from the first item times the first item, first times first. And then the next term comes from the two outer guys. See, it's the two outer ones, minus 7 times minus 7x times minus 3 made plus 21x. And I stands for the two inner ones, these two inner ones, minus 11 minus 3x is plus 33x. And L stands for the two last terms, last term times last term, plus 33, like that. So first, outer, inner, last, FOIL. And so that's another way. I don't think that's super helpful. I mean, it's okay. Some people love it. Great. If you love it, great. Feel free to enjoy it. I just think it's, hey, first one to both. And when he's done, second to both. That's how I think of it. And I think that's simple. So first to both, second to both. So first to both, second to both. It's the same thing as FOIL. It comes out the same. Anyway, let's finish up the problem. We're not done. Why aren't we done? Well, because these two are like terms. So now we're switching gears. The multiplying is over. We're done multiplying. Now we're into adding, subtracting mode. And so we can combine the two middle terms here. 21x plus 33x. What is that going to be? 54x. Like that. So I just combine these two in the middle. 21x and 33x is 54x in the middle. Like that. So the two middle terms combine. You don't add any powers, right? So when you're adding like terms, you don't mess with the powers. You don't go x1, x1 is x2. No, that's only multiplying. It's only when we multiply that we add the powers. When it comes to, adding, we only add like terms, right? These two are like terms because they both have the same letter pattern. They're both just regular x. Whereas the one in the front is x squared, he's different. The one in the back is just a plain number, he's different. And we're done here. That's as far as we go, because these three cannot be added any further because they're all unlike terms. They're different kinds of terms, different powers, x squared, regular x, no x at all. So we're done right there. There we go.